Yer. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy GZTV. We are back Friday, January 17th. We had some NBA action on today. I'm just going to talk about it briefly. We had the Hornets Bulls game, we have the Thunder Mavs, and then we're going to close it out with the Nets and the Lakers again. Sorry if your favorite team doesn't get covered. We only cover the close games around here. So, let's get it started, man. Pretty much the main event of the night was the Hornets and the Bulls and the Ball brothers playing against each other. And holy shit, I didn't realize this, but Vucevic had a quiet 40 fucking points in this game, by the way. That was insane. I didn't really watch this game that much, but I was looking at the box score and I was like, God damn. All right. But let's talk about it. LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges lead the Hornets to a wild 2-point win over the Bulls. Obviously, great scoring from those two. And for the last couple of years, obviously, for this Hornets organization, they've really been the guys that put the ball in the basket, and they do it pretty well. They survive the Bulls' late chances. They get the win. It's a close game. You really shouldn't try in this game considering you're fucking tanking, but I guess it's like a bragging rights thing, and you're playing your brother. Bulls have been playing like shit recently, though. They've lost a lot of games. I mean, a lot of games. I don't know, man. Zach LaVine was getting to the rim and being aggressive. Really good game here. Mark Williams was playing really good defense. LaMelo Ball was hitting tough shots. But there you go. This is a decent Hornets team. Like, they shouldn't really be 10-28, but you get a 21-point performance for Miles Bridges, who shot 50% from three, 19 points, 19 rebounds from Mark Williams. The guy's been a fucking monster recently, and if you have him on fantasy, like, I know you're fucking happy right now. Like, I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's actually kind of bothering me right now, but it's whatever. 26 points from LaMelo Ball. Not the greatest shooting splits, but they get it done. You look at the Bulls, and really it was just Vucevic going 40 points, 13 rebounds, shooting 33% from three, and I think he shot a good 68% from the field as well. That's fucking incredible. Insane game for him. Obviously, I've been saying this a while. Patrick Williams is a fucking problem in that starting lineup. They need to work to maybe not get rid of him, but find a starter that's viable there. Obviously you have Jalen Smith, and you have Dalen Terry, and you have Julian Phillips, and Lonzo Ball, and Ayo Dosunmu. You have really good bench options. Like, they have a pretty good bench. I don't even know, dude. It's just Patrick Williams is not a starter in this league for the most part, and definitely not in this system. So there you go. That's really all I have to say for that game. Thunder and the Mavericks, though. The Mavericks beat the Thunder by 8 as OKC All-Star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander sits with a wrist injury. I saw the box score and I saw they lost and I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized, hey, Shai's going to take a night off. I think he fucking deserves it. I mean, they're 34-7 without their second or third option on the team. But obviously, it's awesome to see Kyrie Irving come back and score at a pretty high level, and then you get Spencer Dinwiddie and PJ Washington kind of coming in and filling in with some decent scoring. So that was cool. This is his first missed game of the season too for Shai, and obviously it's always a trend that All-Stars miss games, and Shai very rarely has this year, so that's pretty impressive. Jay Will had some nice finishes in this game despite, the loss. Pretty good game here. Maxi Kleber was making it tough. He was hitting some shots. Same with Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah, Jay Will was pretty awesome. I think he was a highlight point. I liked watching Jay Will play this game. This is one of the better games I've seen him play. He had 12 points. He had 10 rebounds. Really not much going for the Thunder, though. And honestly, as a starting unit without Shai, I think they played pretty good. It's just they had some guys off the bench, namely guys like Kenrich Williams that just didn't do what they needed to do to win this game. Kenrich Williams isn't really that viable of a bench option. I don't know. It's cool to see Caruso play, I guess. You look at the Mavs, though, you get a 25-point performance for Kyrie. And off the bench, man, Najee Marshall, 14 points, 10 rebounds. He shot 60% from three. So that's really awesome. They're kind of trying out some new things there because he's usually a starter. But cool to see them bring him off the bench, and he's actually, pretty good. So, he played pretty good there. Getting into the final game I want to talk about of the night, the Nets and the Lakers. D-Lo bringing it back to L.A. I guess they were in the Barclays Center, weren't they? But Austin Reeves, man, career high, 38 points. The Lakers hold on for a 1-point victory over the Nets. Again, very concerning play for the Lakers recently. We've talked about them a couple of times on the channel. Very concerning close games, very bad losses they've taken recently. But hey, Austin Reeves might have just had the best game of his career. LeBron James came out and scored at a high level, and they got the win, so it is what it is. Maybe that just attributes to the Nets playing pretty decent basketball. I don't even know. But LeBron getting up for some oops. Really energizing game. LeBron scoring from all three levels, hitting three-pointers. really fun game to watch here. And LeBron not just being an offensive player, but playing on the other side of the ball. Obviously, I'm kind of glazing LeBron because we know that Reeves had a great performance, but LeBron was everywhere. And obviously, Nick Claxton was making it tough for them. He was being a lob threat a few times. This was a bad game for the Nets, though. Like, let's not act like it wasn't. Especially a guy like Ben Simmons. Again, just Ben Simmons hinders the performance of teams because he's just not an offensive option in a very offensive-oriented league, very fast-paced league. Now, obviously, they have their scoring options off the bench. They have D'Lo. They have Jalen Wilson. They even have Tosan Buamwan, who they've given a chance out of Princeton recently. But I don't know, man. Ben Simmons just kind of hinders the performance of a team when he can't put the ball in the hoop and can't use his size. You look at the Lakers, yeah, man, 29 points for LeBron James, shooting 67% from three. Austin Reeves, 38 points off of 50% three-point shooting. The guy's incredible. I really like watching Austin Reeves. I've loved watching his career kind of shape out and having the most minutes in the game for the team and all that stuff. Really loved it. Shout out to the Lakers. They get a big win there. Didn't really talk about that much, but it's okay. Looking at tomorrow, the Celtics have another pretty tough game. Obviously, they dominated tonight, but they have a tough game against the Hawks. You get the Suns playing the Pistons. That'll be a pretty fun one. You get the Cavs playing the Timberwolves, so that'll also be great. So those are kind of the games I'm looking for tomorrow. Obviously, I'm probably not going to watch too much basketball because there's going to be some divisional round football on. We have Texans, Chiefs, and Commanders, Lions. And obviously, at the end of the week, we will cover all 4 divisional games here on the channel. I didn't really get a chance to record my hangover review, but I have that all typed up, so when I get up in the morning and I get my shower and get kind of oriented, we will hop on here. I will record my review, try to edit it as fast as possible, and we'll probably start watching some Squid Game, so that'll be fun. Really awesome stuff. I think the NFL recap will probably come Tuesday because I kind of want to give myself some time to watch some more episodes out of Squid Game, but anyways, that's going to do it.